Fair Lending Advocates as flawed in its methodology and assumptions, compares to white and minority mortgage holders, and suggests banks don't make it harder for blacks to get loans because check of loan performance shows African Americans are more likely to default than white. Thoughts and weather is next.
News and Views is brought to you by Toyota.
Already there's a ton of people here. What, 14? Make some noise. 14, I said? That's about 16 humans sitting in here.
Right. Now, I'll tell you what, the ones that are here, we realize it's a bit of a chill this morning because Santa Claus has returned.
I want to see that guy get the dart in the butt. What dart?
Right now, you talked with the dart guy, right?
Yeah, I was over there talking to him. He's filed down. You know about this, the dart guy? Yeah. All right, this is one of the 5 entries. We'll be talking about all 5 of them. One of the 5 entries is going to have his buddy throw 29 steel tip darts into his rear.
Oh, but now he's prepared himself, has he not?
Yeah, he's made them sharper, like razor sharp. He's taken a file and filed these things down so they're bigger than a syringe needle, but smaller than a regular steel tip dart.
God.
And so I'm picking it up and I'm like, geez, are these sterile? And he goes, well, they were. History still, but yeah, so he's ready. And are all 5 entries here? Seat up. Seat up. All right then.
So he doesn't know.
No.
All right. Well, here are the 5 competitors that you, all of you here, and all of you that are listening will have a chance to experience here on the program today. These are the ones that will compete, and one of these 5 will go the moment this show is over, get on the airplane and fly to Miami, Florida for this game. First of all, we have Chris McClintock of Brea, California.
Oh, he just arrived. He's making an entrance. Find out, Chris.
It appears that Chris is going to down Hoagie. You know what? Hang on.
Exactly. That's how we feel about it. Fine, let him be an entry. Do it. Don't want to hear it.
Okay, so we have John Street from Roseland, California. John is going to chew chewing tobacco. He is going to work up a big ladder and spit the chewing tobacco into a bottle of some sort. Then John will drink it down.
Hey, John, I hope the help's a good game if you go. Jeez.
Thanks, everyone. Keith Gibbs of Garden Grove, California. Keith is the human dartboard Brian just told you about. Keith is going to have a target painted on his butt. He will bend over, grab ankles, and his friend will throw 29 steel tip darts.
You know, this year more than other years, you kind of wonder which one of these entries is going to make the TV. The TV viewers, the news ropes are already arriving. We have Steve Rackman from Alpha, California. He will shave his entire body, then jump into a pool of rubbing alcohol.
We have Bob La Jolla of Brea, California. Bob is going to put on rollerblades. He's going to grab a hold of a rope. The end of the other rope is tied to a motorcycle. His friend is on the motorcycle. He will pull him to ample speed. He will then go up a ramp on his rollerblades, catch midair through a wall of fire, over 2 cars, and land into a pool of water.
And of course, there's Chris McClintock from California. He will, did you see The Fly with Jeff Goldblum? He will do that. With a hoagie sandwich. All right. They're all here, or they're arriving now. The crowd is still coming in, but we want to introduce a very special friend of ours. You've heard her, you just maybe never seen her. Carol Hoopler!
Hi, Red! He's walking up the ramp now. Carol Hoopler. Carol is colorfully dressed today with a
Hawaiian type of flowery thing, a nice yellow vest. And good morning, Carol. How are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Hill. 49ers. I also love San Diego. Hey, Brian. We're both from California. So we're all from California. Right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you also for listening and all the support, you guys. Thank you very much.
Anybody here who doesn't know what he's doing?
Raise your hand if you don't.
I'm not aware.
You're really honestly not aware? You've got that grin on your face.
All right, well, Chris is going to eat a hoagie sandwich, and he's then going to puke it up, and he's going to eat the puke. All right, so those who are squeezing, like us, that's why Carol's here. We're not going to be able to watch them.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So, that will be the last time we actually describe that in its entirety until it happens. We are going to have some exercise things today, and some old friends are going to come and visit us.
All right, now we need to go ahead and get one of our guys going. John Streets, the tobacco drinking guy.
John.
Ruben?
Ruben.
Someone? Anybody?
The tobacco drinking guy, John.
We need you to come up here if you would and bring your tobacco. All right, John's walking his way up. He's got him a Coke bottle, it appears.
Choice of a new generation.
How many ounces is that?
8. All right, you've got an 8-ounce Coke bottle.
Oh, John.
We're marking it. Back 8 minutes ago at 6 o'clock, he started filling this with tobacco.
All right, now, John, you know, you're playing softball and baseball. I chew some tobacco. Brian has some experience with it and snuff and stuff. And every now and then a bit will slide down. But we've never drank a whole bottle of our own tobacco spit. Have you done this before?
He's never done it before.
You know, you might win to go to the Super Bowl, but you're going to feel like crap all weekend.
I'll see you going to play.
All right, well, best of luck to you, John. Continue chewing. Try to fill that the best you can so that you can be here. All right, bud. John Streets, everybody.
Starting now. Once we get to the middle of college, should be good.
All right, well, as you can see, we have 5 competitors. They all are ready to go. They all have great ideas that they thought about, and they wondered, is this good enough to go? Well, the 5 are going to compete, and you'll be huge in the decision as to who goes.
And if you're feeling sorry for them at the end of the competition because they didn't win, just know that they automatically, just by being here today, win $500.
All right, let's take us a good morning call, begin this program, and get on with it. Pump one in there, Rita.
Get on.
Pump one in there, Rita. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Brendan?
Brendan?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I wanted to put my hand on this swallow to try and get Disneyland tickets.
Could you?
What do you want to play? Anything in particular?
It's swallow.
Yeah, all right, go ahead, fire it up.
Okay, hold on. I have to get set up. Wasn't sure if I was going to go on today. Yeah.
Have you played trombone before?
Yeah?
How many years?
Well, I just started in 7th grade, and I'm still in 7th grade now, so...
Brendan, you know, what we want you to do is play now. But we want you to stay with us on the phone throughout the program because you never know when we're going to need some It's a Small World on the trombone. And if that moment come up, we got to come to you and you got to get into it.
Can you do that, Brendan?
I don't know, because I have to go to school.
No, you don't.
What time do you have to go to school?
Give him a note.
What time is it now?
Let's see, it kind of all depends on how bad you want to go to Disneyland, Brendan. Yeah! We're offering you tickets to skip school. What could be better?
How many tickets were you looking for, Brendan?
4.
Oh, dude.
You might have to and skip school, but then when you go back, slap the principal around.
That's a lot of trombone playing, Brendan. You're going to have to hang for a while and give it to us when you want it.
Are your parents at home, Brendan?
Yeah.
Are they sleeping right now?
No.
Okay, if your parents say it's okay, will you stay home?
I don't know.
All right, at the very least, how long can you stay on the phone with us?
Until 7:30.
Until 7:30, all right. Well, go ahead and play your song.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, hold on.
Hard to calm him down.
Brendan's been spending time in the boys' restroom.
Just goes rolling on. Sorry.
He started to play trombone, is that great?
Listen, after hearing that, you're going to have to stay on the phone with us.
And Brendan, not because it was good, but because you need the practice.
Okay? All right, so stay on the phone, Brendan. We're going to take care of you, but you're going to have to be with us for a while.
Okay.
Okay, bud. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
All right, bye, Brendan. Don't hang up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and return. This is What Would You Do for Super Bowl Tickets, Market Ryan Radio, number 1. Still filing in already. There's a ton of people. We always kind of overshoot the total. We will try not to do that. There are so far 33,000 people. Thank you very much.
Directions of going on, there's still plenty of room for us. We're going to kick up those first competitions around the 7 o'clock hour. So before we get into that, we want to introduce some people from the program, one that you might have heard we forgot to introduce the first round. In fact, we didn't realize that he was going to be able to make it here for sure. But please welcome a gentleman who's been with us for the entire time we've been here, the man, Chuck Mosha.
Chuck will be one of the judges today, one of the secret judges. Okay.
Well, we can't even say, but there are 5 competitors, and you've heard all these Super Bowl competitions. Would you not say that this year there are some more interesting entries than maybe ever before, all 5 at one time in life?
I would say gross. More than some of the gross. I was telling a friend about last night, he said, I can't sleep.
Okay, that kind of sums it up the way we all feel about it here. But you know what? We showed up and we're going to watch these 5 people do what they do to win tickets to the Super Bowl. And we have the tickets here, can we not? Those who can see, we're going to try to get these tickets to show up to you because they're like this big.
Yeah, we're just going to pass them around. Just pass them to the next guy. So everyone has a chance to see them.
Let's see. All right, let's go to...
Brendan.
Brendan.
Hey, can we get Brendan up again? Hello, Brendan?
Brendan.
He passed out.
Brendan.
Skylord.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, guys.
What's up, you bud?
I am overwhelmed by the size of that crowd.
Yeah. Hey, we'll ask him if he's still here.
Dennis. And Chris would like to perform a Skin for Sky for you.
She just loves how the Sky works. This time of the Superbowl event, she actually did the second Skin for Sky that we've ever done. So you remember her?
Yeah, well, you have to send Chris out to the middle of the auditorium so I can get a good look.
She's very beautiful, isn't she? Who wants her? Who's for breakfast?
All right, now we got a couple of moms here that got the. Did the family enjoy the Skin for Sky?
How was it? Yeah, you close your eyes. Good. All right. We have a couple of minors here. Luckily, she was actually just wearing a body skin suit that looked like she was naked.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, come up here real quick. We'd like to talk to you. And while we're waiting on Chris, you can leave those off. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 2 items that the 5 people are going for today. We are holding the 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. We haven't taken a moment to look. Steve, do you know where these are located inside the stadium? You know, there's nobody knowing. Oh, these are neat-looking hologram tickets, too, to have Super Bowl 29.
50-yard line, 20 seats up.
My God. My God. Right here we are.
Just ask her around the room.
Man, these are cool. It's worth not even going just to keep the ticket. But they're in Gate H, Section 450, Row 20, Seat 1 and 2.
On the news this morning, scalpers are getting $700 to $900 for these, and it's going to be a crappy game, so.
Right now, you know, this is the largest line, the second largest line in the history of the Super Bowl, which is, what is it up to, 19? 20? It's 20 points? The first largest was Super Bowl III. The Colts were favored by 20, and that was the year that Joe Namath guaranteed they'd win the game. And of course, as you know, they did. How many people are here and are cheering for the San Diego Chargers?
How many people here are for the San Francisco? It's not easy, but what we learned from that is 49ers fans are white, Chargers fans are just dirty, gritty out there.
Well, one thing that's cool is that this is an all-California Super Bowl this year. It seems silly at the East Coast to play. But it's going to be a better game than the line says. Hopefully so. You know, we're going to sit there for 7 hours and watch pregame and the game. It by God better be better than that.
Well, it's an all-California game. Would it be nice to have some Mondays, an all-LA game, but now there'd only be one team on the field. Any people who are Rams fans? What's that? Rita, are you there?
I sure am.
All right,
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Really, you should have been here. We've already had a skid for Sky name 7 o'clock.
Cheers. I know. I heard it.
That was a good one, too.
He's on a Coco!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to take us a quick break. Well, hey, Chris, come on up here and let us talk to you.
Hi, Chris. All right, that was really good. Are you fake? You're all can. You're very fit, you're very tan, you're lovely. Do you have a boyfriend? A lot of guys want to know here.
Maybe not for very long.
Was he not into you doing this?
He's probably still sleeping. He's not the only person like I am.
What an interesting day today, dude.
It's interesting to see if any of his friends out there.
All right, well, here's the cool thing. What's the number?
All right, we're going to get the number and call him up next, so we'll find out how
You won 4 tickets to go to Disneyland, and taking off your clothes and being nude in front of 30,000 people is the best way to work this year. Congratulations.
Maybe in Disneyland with all the families there, we can play Skid for Mickey.
All right, listen, stay here. We're going to get the phone number, give it to Rita, and we'll call your boyfriend and let him know what his girlfriend just did. And we'll take a break, and we'll do it after that, okay?
All right, we're going to be right back. Don't go away.
Do it all. The new Chevy Astro.
We want to, yeah, how you doing, everybody? All right, we want to introduce another member of our program that he's been with us a very, very long time. Hopefully will always be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him, some of you. Todd Dono!
Great morning to you. Todd, as always, fired up and ready for the show, baby.
4 hours of sleep, and then, you know, the lovely Cal State Dominguez Hill from Valencia. Long ride this morning. So it's great to be here. You know, as I told you guys this earlier in the week, when I conceived of this, what to do for Super Bowl tickets 7 years ago, did I ever think that it would grow to be something as big as it is today, as we stand in front of an incredible crowd, as we live in Velodrome here and watch incredible stunts? Did I think, you know, it grew from a little thing in a parking lot and now torn down radio station, and now it has grown into this. And it's gone beyond my wildest dreams.
Todd, we can never...
Yes, and Todd also planted the bloody glove.
We can never thank you enough, Todd. Thanks for the idea, buddy. All right, so Todd's going to be with us a little later on this morning. Our first competitor for today...
They have to kind of get started now because it takes at least 20 minutes, and they're the first up starting at 7 o'clock. Your name?
Steve Rockwell.
Okay, and your idea?
Well, I'm going to have this pretty little blonde girl shave the hair off my body, and I'm going to fall backwards into a pool of rubbing alcohol.
Dude.
Now, it takes a little time to shave your entire body?
Arms, legs, chest, 2 patches on the back.
And now the armpits, too.
Armpits, too. That's the
Oh, my.
How about the tongue?
If you wish.
All right, you want to set it up right here? Because we got to get you starting to shave. Your name is?
Heather?
Are you his girlfriend?
No, I is best friend's, his sister's best friend.
And you'll be shaving his entire body.
His entire body.
Now, were pubes involved here?
No.
Well, now wait a minute. Let's focus in on the, you know, we work for ABC Cap Cities. Now, we have to read the wordage of the agreement. When the 5 were picked, we went with what was on the paper, and here it says, and we're quoting, shave my entire body.
Including hair on head and eyebrows. I would love to do that, but the alcohol is a very hazardous material. I have to keep it away from my head and eyes at all times.
Okay, your head and eyes. Okay, we'll give you the head and the judges are nodding yes. We give you the head and the eyebrows. However, pubic hair is entire body.
Over here. All right, he's decided. He's agreed. Do you agree? I'll shave the pubes. Okay. Since you're the shaver, you'll be shaving his pubes.
Alrighty.
Next my pubes.
What?
I don't want to bother him.
I don't want to bother
him, please.
We're gonna do the pubes anyway.
All right, now
if she's volunteering his pubes.
And if you need advice or a lesson, you know the girl that did the skin for Sky was awfully trim.
Oh yeah. All right, so listen, we'll get to those later, but go ahead, get your stuff. Start shaving right up here so we can all take a look. Start on your shirt or whatever you want to start on, and enjoy it. Is she going to go with you to the Super Bowl if you win?
She's got to work.
You better find someone to take care of her, because she's going to be shaving your pubes. All right, so go ahead and get yourself started up. Oh my God. Boy, this is going to be a fired up show today.
Oh, is this in the entry? Well, the girl that's shaving him is wearing a bikini.
Yes, she is.
Just a bikini top. All right, just a little audience pleasure. All right.
Oh, it's cold. All right. We had, was there Lisa who did the Skip for Sky?
Where's the Skip for Sky lady?
She's still trying to get her boyfriend awake. She's talking on the answering machines, yelling into the phone, trying to wake him up. So as soon as we can get that done, we're going to call him and let him know what his sweetie did for us here on the show today.
So now all these events will actually officially kick off. We'll have the first one here where he's shaving his body and then diving into the big pool of rubbing alcohol. That'll be entry number 1, so they're preparing for that now. That'll start up at 7 o'clock. But we can't go any further at 7 o'clock without, of course, hearing the national anthem by your friend and ours, Luther Evans.
Yes. Yes, Luther has come down. He is going to share with us the national anthem right before we begin the competition.
Luther, let's get up closer to the crowd so they can all see how close. Yeah. Okay, Luther, as you said it. What's that? Okay, what he just said is he's going to do a title challenge. Is that what you want? You want us to go up the crowd, get a challenge, a title from anybody, and then you'll write a song?
I'll write a song instead of doing the national anthem.
Oh, no, you got to do the national anthem, but we'll do that right now.
You see, the big thing is, sporting event. This is a sporting event. Yeah. But also maybe write the song on the spot, too.
You want to do one now? All right, come on up now. Anybody, he's saying give him a title and you'll write a song. This is a statement. All right, you have one? What's your name?
Mike from Huntington Beach. The song title would be The Shaving of the Pubes.
Okay. Okay.
You know what that means? Of the pubes, like...
Pubes.
P-U-B-E.
Pubes.
Pubic shaving of the pubes. All right, now, watch Luther. His brain right now is moving so quickly, writing it to you right before you hear.
All the pubes, okay. The shaving of the pubes. The shaving of the pubes. The legs grin in my heart. My hair. Do you know? Understand? I am a man. The saving all the pews. The saving all the pews. Do you know? In my eyes. Suddenly I realize you can't cut the size. Do you know? I realize. The saving all the pews. The saving all the pews. I think I'm gone. Do I go small? Inside my heart. The saving all the pews.
God, it's too much to be believed. Luke, fabulous job.
Luther, wait a minute. Now this guy, was it Mike? His name is Mike, and he said, you don't know him? No. Wait a minute, you didn't plan that ahead of time, that song? No. That wasn't like a plant where he just, I love the United States. I love the United States. Okay. All right.
Well, BMX kids. Shortly from now, you are going to be singing the national anthem for us, this crowd, and all those listening in various cities. So we look forward to it. Thank you for coming down once again, getting Luther, by God, ever. Well, all right, we're a little sad on the program today, and we're going to try to call this lady a little later on this morning. You'll be depressed to hear about this news. It appears as though Zsa Zsa Gabor was knocked unconscious Thursday by an automatic wooden gate in a Beverly Hills parking lot. It appears her husband, Prince Frederick von Anhalt, says that he was behind the wheel of the couple's Rolls Royce when Zsa Zsa got out into the parking lot. When von Anhalt drove the car forward, the automatic security gate began to come down and whacked Zsa Zsa.
Oh, look, it opens. Oh, look, it closes. All right, Zsa Zsa.
So we'll call her later when she's had time to sleep in and then get up. Chris, did you have any luck finding your boyfriend?
Yes, I called my next door neighbor and went and pounded on the window, and I called, and he was awake. I did not say anything. I said, stay right there. I'm going to call you right back. He goes, what? He said, just stay there.
All right, is he on the phone now? Okay, Reese, as soon as you get him, put him up, and it'd be nice to have Skylord here, too.
All right, now, how long have you been dating this boy?
About 4 months.
How's the relationship going?
Sometimes very questionable.
Uh-huh. You're obviously a fit girl, so we're assuming the physical aspects of the relationship are good.
He got his last night, but I didn't get mine.
Ladies, keep this in mind. Take Chris's advice. If he gets his, but you don't get yours, next day go out in front of a big crowd and show your cocoa.
All right. Man.
I have 3 kids. In fact, if you're up, Cody, Trevor, and Ari, hi, how are you?
And kids also know that boyfriend got his last night, your mom didn't get hers.
Keep that in mind. Hi, honey. Shaving of the pew.
Okay, he's there.
Niels?
Yeah.
We understand that you got yours last night, but Chris here didn't get hers.
Yeah, I was really sorry about that.
Oh, were you? Yeah, I bet you lost sleep. You were feeling so guilty. You were like, thanks.
I had to work really hard this week. I was kind of pretty tired.
Niels, we got Chris here, and because she didn't get hers last night, it was like a 68. You do me, I'll take care of you later. She's here, and she did something quite outrageous.
What's that?
Well, Chris, what did you do?
I think I told you once before that I did what's called a skin for sky.
Yeah.
And I went up on the roof. Well, I wanted Disneyland tickets for the kids bad enough that I did it here in the Velodrome. I said 600, but there's probably a couple thousand people here.
Incredible.
I wish you could have been here because I had to stand out in the middle of this grass field and just take it all off.
And she took everything off.
Really? Yeah, that's great.
And judging by the glow of some of the guys in the crowd, some of the guys got theirs too.
Yes. Now, Niels, there was an interesting point here. Chris, how many kids did you say you had?
I have 3.
3. And then there's you. Now, you said when you came down you wanted 4 Disneyland tickets. So you plus 3 kids, that's 4. Niels, you ain't going to Disneyland, dude.
I guess I should have gave it to her last night.
Yeah, yes, you should have. And since you're so fond of keeping it, you get dick.
I can make it up to her.
he knows I'm going to have to call my kid's dad and see if he'll give them to me on that day. So I may end up having my very best friend who's here with me, Sally. Maybe she'll I can't take Sally good.
You always take Luther. Listen, Niels, you got a good girl here, so damn it, you take care of her.
I will.
Okay. No, today.
No problem.
Okay. There was a problem last night, wasn't it, Whippy boy? Yeah, we know this attitude. You go, come on, honey, I just need a little help, and I'll take care of you. That's good, that's good. All right, now take care of her. She's a good girl, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, Niels. Everybody, listen to Chris. We're going to take a quick break and then start this thing up. It's What Would You Do for Super Bowl tickets? Mark Brown Radio. Don't go away.
TBS invites you.
Welcome back to the Mark and Brian program from the Velodrome. All right, if you just joined us, we are here at the Velodrome where 5 listeners are going to have a chance to display their ideas. One of those 5 are going to leave today. Leave as soon as this program is finished, and they are going to fly to Miami, Florida. They have first-class hotel accommodations, 3 days, $500 spending money, and great seats at Superbowl XXIX on this Sunday afternoon. All right, we're almost ready to officially kick this thing off with our first entry, our first finalist. But of course, oh God. All right, we'll explain what's going on here in a second. All right, don't fire up yet, boys. No, do anything. Okay, just get ready. All right, now, as we're standing here, we have one entry. A friend is shaving his entire body, getting ready for that entry, that he's going to fall backwards into a pool of rubbing alcohol. We have another listener who's been chewing tobacco and spitting in a Coke bottle for just under an hour. My God. And, all right, we'll stop down and tell you what's going on. All right. The first entry we were going to have was the guy that's shaving his entire body. His partner has not shaved all the hair off yet. She's working diligently to do that. So we are going to switch up, and our first finalist that we'll be seeing is the dart guy, the human dartboard. And so they're in front of the crowd here preparing for it. Now what this guy is doing is he's bending over, and the steel kick darts will be thrown at his buttocks. Okay, hey fellas, can you move a little closer up here to us and to the crowd so they can see the piercing of the darts? And I think what the crowd is actually commenting on is that the friend of the guy who will be throwing the darts is wearing like a native grass skirt, wig, war paint thing, and the grass skirt only goes so far around. And he's a heavy man. What we're saying is there's crackers showing. Oh yeah, how do you like that? All right, let's talk to him real quickly. The first entry today is going to be Keith Hibbs of Garden Grove, California. Keith, you are wearing shoulder pads to protect your back. You have on like a G-string type of thing, right? Right. And you're going to bend over, and your friend here, what's his name? Nick Conception. Nick Conception is going to throw 29 darts at your rear end. Is this correct?
This is correct. All right, Keith, you are handcuffed to this chair? Yeah. So you can't get off the chair once he starts throwing the darts?
Then I can't pull them out.
And you can't pull them out. So you'll be standing up on the chair, bending over. The protection you're wearing, describe that. Other than the shoulder pads, how are you protecting the back of you?
Keep it photographed.
All right, so you're protected in case the dart, if you were to make a bad throw, and the dart were to hit your back.
Or if it were to hit the brown eye. Yes, okay, we don't want that.
All right, now, have you ever done this before?
Yes,
Why? Dude.
Describe what you did to these steel tip darts, the 29 darts that will be thrown in you. Describe what you did to them.
Grinded into about a short, like a needle point.
And they're very short, and they're sterile?
Yes, they're all sterile.
All right.
And so you grinded those to make sure that they stick. You know what?
Okay.
Even if they don't stick, it's going to go in and hurt.
All right, you might hear some rumblings in the background. Don't do it yet, guys, but get ready. The reason for that is why? All right. Yeah, but see, they're kind of yelling because the cameras are in the way. The media, right? The media, and you guys are reporting. Is there any way we can adjust these guys so everybody can see? They'll get down. They'll get down so you can see.
Okay, media, get all the shots you need. Just try to, if you can crouch down, that would be great. If all the camera guys can crouch down.
Where is Luther Evans? Come on, man. We have to immediately start there.
If you just joined us, we're about to begin the festivities with our first competitor of the day, who we just talked to. And
all right, Luther, this being a somewhat of a sporting event, we officially start with the singing of the national anthem, the Luther Evans style.
Right on.
We're just about to begin with our first entry of the day.
Carol Hoover, another family member, Carol Hoover is here. She will be giving you Super Bowl facts throughout the day.
Hi, everybody. KLSFM radio station 95.5 live at the Belly Room.
Carol, do you have a Super Bowl fact to share
Yes,
with
I do.
us?
I'm going to give you a Super Bowl, Super Sunday Goody Balls box. Thank you, everybody. Box. Speak English, everybody. Put my glasses on. Thank you, Brian. Before the Super Bowl, time did not begin with the Super Bowl. It's only seems that way. The first National Football League champion was the Akron Pros in 1920, when the league was called the American Professional Football Association, APFA. Wait a minute, we're not done yet. And with the best regular season record. The first playoff game with the championship at the state camp in 1932, when the Chicago Bears beat the Portsmouth, Ohio Sportland 9-0. Due to the snowstorm and bitter cold weather, the game was moved from Wrigley Field to a improvised 80-yard dirt with the Chicago Stadium, making it the first indoor little game as well. We're not done yet. The National Football League Championship game until the National Football League merged with the AFL and the first Super Bowl was played following the 1966 season. Now we're done.
We'll be giving Super Bowl facts throughout the day, and you might have just given up what there is. But sure.
So we want you to watch each entry carefully because after they perform their stuff, we want to come to you and find out your thoughts and your color commentary on the event. Okay?
Oh God, now we're in trouble.
Yeah. So watch carefully and see what you think.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Carol. We are now officially ready for finalist number 1.
All right, to give you a little picture, B-Gibbs is wearing shoulder pads, plexiglass around his back. He has a hole cut in his shorts. He's wearing a G-string. He is handcuffed to a chair so that once his friend begins throwing the darts, he can't remove the darts or leave the chair.
What did you say? Okay, he'll be standing up on the chair, bending over, facing the crowd. His friend, dressed in an African hula scoop thing, or whatever it is, he'll be throwing the 29 darts, and do you think you're going to be sticking every dart in the butt? Okay, now how far will you be throwing it? How far from it? Probably about 8 feet away.
All right, can we do this? Can we turn the chair a little bit this way and you stand back here? That way cameras can get a good shot and the crowd can see the actual garbage right there. Okay. All right. Are you an experienced dart thrower?
All right, judges. All judges, you secret judges, you pay attention. Keith is now standing up on the chair, lowering the expense, very small G-string.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the first entry of today's Super Bowl competition, B-Gibbs, Garden Grove, California. The human dartboard will have darts thrown into his rear end by his buddy. The showing us more than we anticipated.
All right, let's get out of the way of the throw. Number 1 is wrong. Still missed.
Again, he's got, at this point, hanging into his skin, 4 darts. One of them is right around the foul line. Okay, he's going. There's 29 darts total. He's thrown maybe 8 of them.
And really only 1 is in the butt cheek, and there's 1 in between the 2.
Right there where you don't want to be. Okay, take the one and 8 it now.
It's in there. There's another one. It's sticking right in your skin. He's a fire down 10 darts.
There's 8 more darts to go. There's still 2 darts to go. Oh my God. Now again, he sharpened these darts to make sure they would stay. No. There's another one. A miss.
There's at least 11 or 12 darts stuck in your skin.
Alright, just in case there's anything else, move your chair. Up here closer. Then, once again, Keith Gibbs. Remember how to solve what you did.
pregnancies occur when the fertilized egg lodges in the fallopian tubes, and as the fetus grows, the rupture of the tubes will cause severe bleeding.
He's got a bloody knee.
The first formal trial in a Proposition 187 case, one which will test the initiative's ban on public education for illegal immigrants, was tentatively scheduled for June yesterday. Superior Court Judge Stuart Pollock had issued a temporary restraining order against the public education ban in November, citing the U.S. Supreme Court. Lincoln, Nebraska, San Jose, Des Moines, Iowa, and Yonkers, New York. Other California cities scoring high in the Safe City Index include Bakersfield at 23rd, San Diego at 24, and Santa Ana at 29. Long Beach was 51st, and Los Angeles was 64th. Todd Donahoe has the sports update that's coming up. After this. Sports update with Todd Donahoe. How are you, Todd?
Feeling tremendous, my friends, and a tremendous final it will be in the men's side of the Australia Open.
I can't do this while I hear my voice.
As we know, Pete Sampras is already there in the finals, and joining him last night, Andre Agassi. Agassi being over 15, 6-4, 6-4, and then 15 retiring in the third set after trailing 3 games to none. So Agassi versus Sampras in the finals of the Australian Open. Now college basketball, 4th-ranked UCLA 77-74 over 17th ranked Stanford. USC drops one to Cal 76-58. UC Irvine by 10 over Long Beach State. And Cal State 14 by 1 over UC Santa Barbara. NHL last night, St. Louis beats the Kings 3-1. Wayne Gretzky a goal, but Brett Hull had 2 goals. Kings now 0-3-1 on the season. The Ducks host Winnipeg tonight, and the Clippers lose the Knicks last night 87-74. That's it, sports for now. It's a comprehensive report for us.
We can resume. The best part of the show's over. Okay, can't make up here, okay? Okay, that's okay, yeah. Hold that back, I don't want to see that in the picture, all right? Thank you. Okay, would you attend Raiders games and play somewhere else besides California?
Inside Raiders. Welcome back to the Velodrome. All right, if you just joined us, you missed Keith Hibbs of Garden Grove, California. His friend threw 29 darts into his butt, and most of them stuck.
Yeah. I don't know what the official count was. It was up there around 12 or 13. Now, Carol, you were watching this. What did you think of that first entry?
Hi, we're back. This is Carol Hubler, Mark O'Brien, KLOS, FM 95.5, live. Where are we? Velodrome. Bedroom.
Cal State Dominguez.
Cal State Dominguez in the bedroom. Wow.
Works for us, Carol. Now,
all right.
you as the color commentator, you watched that first entry with the dart guy.
Yes, I do. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
One of them went inside and stuck. Oh, my God. That was something else.
Carol, you're referring to that first dart that was thrown. It didn't hit either side or either buttock. It actually went where?
One dart went inside. That went inside.
And stuck.
And stuck. And that felt so good.
Well, okay, good. Maybe to some, but there were a lot of people here when that first dart was thrown that went,
oh, man. I mean, you can imagine what that would do. It did. It went right on him. Right in there.
Now, we had a comment from an audience member. Step up here and tell everybody what you just told me.
I think he was a jipper. I think he had Novocaine in his butt.
Why is that?
Because his reflexes weren't.
Okay, you know what? You're right. He didn't flinch. If he wants to go as far as taking a shot of Novocaine just to get 29 darts in the butt, it's fine with us.
And for that matter, where that first dart went, you can't get Novocaine in there. You can't.
And why would you want to?
No.
Oh my God!
All right, we're setting up for our second finalist. We're going to do this real quick now. This guy, when did you call the show, Greg?
Yesterday.
Oh, the show yesterday. All right.
All right, now, Greg here. We wanted to show you some amazing things, and here today you're going to see it. Greg here has a glass eye.
Easy! Easy now! You I know you've all wanted to see this one time in your life.
And Greg, look at the media cameras coming around for you to see. Oh, well, this is news. This is news. Gotta get this. All right, Greg, for those of you that ever wondered, guys, could you crash down some? Good, thank you. Greg is going to remove his glass eye.
Good stuff. All right, Greg, you wanted to set this up how? Okay, well, I'm giving a little help.
No. No. What?
Anyway.
I'll do it.
Okay, let's first explain what I need is, I can't just pull it directly out because there's
Get the
it's
chick
like
over
a
there.
prosthetic shell, and then behind that is the remnants of another eyeball with a little plastic ball in it. And if I pull it out too quick, the whole thing will come out and it'll be a mess. You want that? Who wants to see that? All right, so what do you need help for? I need help for I have this little suction cup that I can't see, so I need someone to put the little suction cup and stick it on your eye.
All right? Come over here. You raise your hand first. Gentleman's coming down. He's going to take the suction cup, stick it onto your eye, and pull out the shell. That's what you said?
You're just going to aim it, and you're going to put it. What's your name?
Larry. From Riverside.
He's going to steady hands. All right, you'll get a pair of Disneyland tickets for pulling this guy's eye out. I'm helping him.
All right, now this is safe and everything is okay with this?
Yeah.
Hey, don't pull it out. Just put the suction cup on. Okay.
Don't pull it out. Just put the suction cup on it.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Just put the suction cup on it.
All right, he's putting some solution on the suction cup. Jeez, man. Okay. He's going to pull out his glass eye. Everybody's got their cameras going. What is up with you people? Jeez. All right, now don't pull it out. You just put the suction cup on it.
Right in the middle. He's putting it on the eye, and he's squeezing it to make it the side. Push it on hard. All right, now let go. All right, now how suction cup is on there? The suction cup is sticking straight out by itself from his eye, about 3 inches.
Right, now he's gonna slowly take out his. Oh man. Oh God. Oh God. He's doing it. It's coming out. Dude. That's not good. Oh. Oh, stop it. Oh my God. Oh, he just took out his eyeball. He just took out his eye. Who's for breakfast? Oh my God.
He has his father's eyes.
Okay. Did you show the cameras? Show them what's underneath there. Show the TV. That's what's on underneath.
Greg, thank you for doing that. Take your time and be careful when you put it back in, okay?
Would you like to come to Disneyland? Love it. You're coming, man. And so's the suction cup guy.
Greg Green, everybody. Oh, Greg Green. All right, now, we still have yet to come. Our next individual is going to be the gentleman who has been shaving his body and is prepared for the rubbing alcohol. So we are going to do that. But first, we want to talk to, let's go to line 17, Rita. If you'll remember, we had Brendan on the phone earlier who played the trombone. Brendan, you there?
Yeah?
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're still there.
Yeah.
You haven't gone to school.
No.
Have you opted not to go to school?
I sort of, they're thinking about it.
Your parents are thinking about it?
Yeah.
All right.
You said
10 o'clock
earlier,
at least, then I'll go.
all right, well, you said earlier you wanted 4 tickets to the Super Bowl?
No, Disneyland.
I mean, to the Disneyland?
Yeah.
We just saw, thank God. We just saw a guy take his glass eye out, man. It shakes you.
All right, now you started playing trombone when you were in 7th grade, and what grade are you in now?
7.
Uh-huh. All right. Go ahead and entertain us then with your version of It's a Small, Small World.
Okay, hold on.
How was it? All right, Brendan. You know what? You get the Disneyland tickets and head on to school.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. All right, thanks for calling. We'll see you there. Hang on.
All right, hang on for the tickets. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have one armpit left to shave, and this gentleman will shave that and then fall backwards into a pool of rubbing alcohol.
Don't go anywhere. It's What Would You Do for Super Bowl tickets, Mark and Brian style. Be right back. Don't go in.
Research shows that there are two kinds of skiers.
Welcome back.
Carol Hoover again is here. Carol is the official color commentator for the day, and she has, yes, another Super Bowl fact.
English, everybody. San Francisco. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Listen. Pay attention. The 49ers won 4 season bowls in as many appearances and finishes on top of the National FC Western Division 7 times in the 1980s. Thank you. We're not done yet. In that decade, the Niners posted an overall record regular season and playoff at 117, 51-1 for a winning percentage at 695.
All right, in case you just joined us, we've already had one competitor for the day. Again, that was the human dartboard, and we're just about ready for entry number 2. Let us speak up to the entry number 2. Come on, let's go. And your partner.
We get a live guy here.
Steve and your partner, who's been shaving you all the time. You've been shaving his entire body, and he did. We can confirm had a hairy body before you started this morning. You shaved his legs, there's actually blood down there. You shaved his arms, his chest, his back. We saw you sort of shaving your own pubes earlier. Okay, you don't need your visually verified. Of course, cameras moved in for the shot. All right, and your idea, your event was going to be shaving the entire body and then jumping into this child's pool of rubbing alcohol. Right now, have you shaved your face before and splashed on rubbing alcohol? Okay. All right, well, and to paint the picture for you, places where you shave, as you know, they've never been shaved before, it's little red welts kind of come up, and he's got about 200 of them covering his body. All right, now, you're going to shave his other underarm? You're going to shave his other underarm? All right, why don't you go ahead and start doing that right now? You shave one underarm. Now, if you can get the media guys, if you can, most of you, if you can move down this way, that way you can get a shot of it falling back to the crowd. They can't see. All right, thanks, very nice.
They say one underarm and she's almost finished with that. Oh, that number really happening. Oh my God, what are you doing? Yes. Again, the legs are shaved. And that's sort of what happened around the knee. There's a little like little pocket all over his front side and his back. And just about to finish the underarm. He just has to get this over with. Now, that's a cut. That's a point in that. That looks pretty good. Alright, his entire body is in good shape. His chest, his underarms, his legs, his pubes. He is now ready. And there's more questions from various points in your body. You will have, you are wearing goggle, first mask, and that's all he's going to be wearing except for the little shorts he's got on. Are you ready? Alright. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, directly coming to you from La Habra, California, Steve Rackman has now shaved his entire body. He will now hop in and probably hop right back out of a child's pool filled with rubbing alcohol. Any last words, Steve? Okay. Now, for those of you that are at home here in Los Angeles, Channel 11, Fox Television is joining us live for your stunt. They're joining us live for your stunt. Right. So, if you're at home, click on the Channel 11, you can watch this rubbing alcohol event take place. Are you on?
That is right.
You're confident how you're doing.
Mark and Brian on 95.5 KLOS. If you'd like to watch this on television, turn on Channel 11
right now.
Just show the legs right here and just shave this whole body.
Who's laying it with the shaving?
Channel 7!
Right back out.
But this is not just
no, it's rubbing alcohol.
No smoking! No smoking, right?
All right, let's go. Let's do it. You ready?
Watch this, folks.
All right, so Steve is now putting on his mask. He's going to submerge himself in rubbing alcohol after shaving his entire body. Okay? And that's very, very tight. He's rubbing up to the pool of alcohol. He's going to fall backwards into it in the clearing area, facing the ball, clearing area, on the spread. Are you okay? You want some more water? All right, more water. Oh my God. We got that hose shoved down his throat. Oh, no. There it goes. Yeah. Jumping that ramp over 2 cars through a wall of fire and into the water, and then of course there's the hoagie sandwich eating injury that you're not going to want to miss. Unless you have a guy with chewing tobacco. Alright, so there it is, entry number 2, Steve Rackman from La Habra, California. Yeah, Steve wants to say something here, Steve. I want to thank all the people down at Superbowl XXIX for donating alcohol. The address to that place is California. That was entry number 2, Steve Rackman, La Habra, shake his body and jump in. And just so you know, he still reeks of rubbing alcohol. He's been hosed down a couple of times. Is it still singing, Steve? Okay. It's all good. Color commentator. Carol Hooper, what do you think of that one?
Oh, that was great. I think you did a beautiful job. That was incredible.
This entire pit over here reeks of rubbing alcohol. That guy went backwards and he started squirting and jumping and got all his liquid.
You can get out. That's going to be it for this break. We'll be right back with more entries. Now with entry number 2, judges, we'll be back. All right. Okay, now we're going to start this next finalist. Finalist number 3, judges. Finalist number 3. We had to switch the order around here a bit because the ramp guy isn't quite ready yet. So it is now time for Chris McClintock of Brea, California. Chris will down a hoagie sandwich. Chris will then regurgitate the hoagie, at which point Chris, are you Chris? Tell me into this. At which point you will do what? For all listeners about to switch over, thanks for joining us for the first part of the What You Do for Super Bowl Ticket Contest. Thank you very much. We'll see you Monday.
All right, now, Chris, how long is it going to take you to eat the sandwich and regurgitate the sandwich?
About 5 minutes to eat it, a couple minutes to get it back up, a couple minutes to eat it, pick my teeth.
Oh!
All right, Chris.
Dude, now, once again, media cameras are in place.
Hi, guys.
Now,
Chris, have you ever done this before?
I used to do it at lunch, like at Farmer John, for money, for lunch or something.
So you do it for money? You do it in front of your friends?
Yeah, for a couple bucks or something.
Okay. God, man. For a couple of bucks or something.
Jeez, dude. All right.
Hey, what a great idea!
We have your buddy here. In fact, we have Josh. Josh is from Subway Sandwich Parlor. Josh, you work there?
Yeah, I do.
And what sandwich is Chris going to be consuming here today?
6-inch meatball.
6-inch meatball, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we told you before you people came out. You drove all this way, and now you're going to sit there. You're not only going to watch it, you're going to like it.
In fact, let's take a little crowd poll here. How many people will be turning away? How many people will be watching and enjoying?
All right. Chris, Josh, open the bag, hand him the meatball sandwich, and begin the consumption.
Now, you're going to be, what's that?
Load up with everything, jalapenos, tomatoes, everything.
Well, what exactly is on the meatball sandwich? Jalapenos, tomatoes?
It's usually just meatballs and cheese, but he's going to put everything on it. Onions, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, bell peppers, and olives.
All right, for those of you still listening to this particular entry, let us ask you, you will be regurgitating into what?
Oh, on a plastic bag.
On a plastic bag.
Yeah, no, don't. You need a plastic bag. Are you going to use this plastic bag here to... okay.
You're bringing it.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I could do it in that one and show it up to everybody.
God. Oh, God, man. I'm going to tell you, you're way too into this, Chris. Jeez,
Hey, the Super Bowl tickets, what would you do?
Yes. We did ask the question, what would you do? And by God, Chris, you called.
Chris, do you have parents?
Yeah, they're in North Carolina. They kind of disowned me for this one.
Could we get one of them on the phone, maybe, and ask them about this?
Oh, sure.
Okay, all right.
All right, Chris, as the sandwich, his friend is putting all the condiments, the onions, the tomatoes, everything he needs.
There goes the onions.
And he's getting ready. What did you just put in your ear? Gum? You put gum. Oh, save it for later.
You're saving your gum for later, you stuck it in your ear. Now, Chris has gum sticking out of his ear.
All right, now Chris is standing there holding the sandwich as his friend decorates it with the bell peppers and all. He's going to throw it back up into this clear Subway plastic bag, show it to the crowd, and then...
Now, what's the straw for?
Excess juice.
Do you prepare yourself some way to do this? Chris, how do you prepare yourself?
Just do it. Do it. Get it over with.
Just do it. Who cares? Just do it. All right. Good Nike commercial.
Oh, God.
Nike, are you listening? All right.
All right. Brian, let me ask you.
Uh-huh.
I know how I feel. Are you going to be able to watch him actually, eat the food?
It was Arlo, Sales Scum Arlo, that said, It's like a traffic accident. You don't want to look, but you do. Well, I don't know.
Nor do I.
I'm a sympathetic vomiter.
See, so am I, and I'll be honest with you, only because of the thought of this, I'm a tad queasy at this point.
I am too.
Thinking of it. How many of here are a little queasy? Yeah, all right.
How many here enjoy that feeling? Yeah.
All right, Chris, it's time to do it. It's been decorated with pickles, black olives, bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, and meatballs.
Now, Chris, you've done this before, so tell us quickly, how long does the entire process take from start to finish?
About 8 minutes. All right.
Do we have? Yep, 8
All right,
minutes.
Chris, start eating.
Entry number 3.
All right, Chris is now beginning to consume the meatball sandwich,
piece by piece.
His chewing gum stuck beautifully into his right ear.
Well, for later.
Well, sure.
You want to have that fresh breath after you regurgitate.
Got to save it up. And Chris is now picking up the actual sandwich itself and will bite down. All right.
Here comes the sandwich. No, now he's picking.
He's eating things off the floor.
A tomato fell onto this concrete surface and he just picked it up.
Crowd is loving it.
Superbowl tickets.
Yes.
All right. Here comes the meatball eating. There it is, a big old huge bite. Oh, Rita, I bet you're happy you're back at the studio. Huh, Rita?
Oh, God.
I'm debating whether or not to play that cart. I think not.
Oh, to prepare them? Maybe we should. Yeah, they want to hear that part, Reach.
All right, Chris is now...
Jeez. All right, that was from a past show, that part.
All right, Chris is pulling out salt and pepper from his pocket. He's salting and peppering the sandwich for the better going down. All right, again, camera guys, if we could get you to crouch down to catch the best shots, we've got people in the back.
Chris is about halfway done with the sandwich.
There you go. All right, now, Josh, are you ready with the plastic bag over there?
Josh, are you a buddy of Chris's, or you just work at Subway?
You work for what?
You work for food. Oh, you work for food, okay.
All right, in case you're, well, of course, if you're at home, you can't see. Chris has the very short cut, kind of like the guy in Speed. And he's a goer, this guy. He's already picked up several bits of food off the concrete ground and eaten that.
Do you do this on a first date to impress the chick?
All right, Chris is about halfway through the meatball sandwich. He's standing up here in front of the crowd. Again, his friend Josh is holding. Oh, he's scooping up a big handful of onions
and lettuce. Big handful. Scooped it up right off the concrete surface. Put it in his mouth. Made it. He's just about done with the sandwich.
Hey, Todd Donahoe, step forward if you would, please.
Todd Donahoe, one of the many media that is here, of course, Channel 7, Todd Donahoe.
I'm standing by. I don't want to watch this thing. You know what's amazing? Look how many people in the audience brought their own camcorders to tape this. Can you imagine their home videos at home? So this is where the guy threw up and then his buddy ate a sandwich.
Hey, there's one guy. He's about 20 feet from us, but yet he's got binoculars out. Stand up.
That is too serious.
I mean, can you not see good enough?
You want to see this. Every lump. Oh, here it comes.
What's going on?
I need some personalized puke bags.
A personalized puke bag. Several personalized puke bags. He's now asking for them.
You know, you touched on this earlier. I just got that feeling right about the top of the chest right there.
Yeah. The sandwich itself is gone. Personalized.
Well, let's tell you, folks, if you're listening here on the radio in your homes, your cars, your office, don't feel bad if you have to turn away. Just come back for the other entry.
Yeah, we understand. I mean, but again, we did ask the question, what would you do? This is what Chris said he would do, and he's going to do it.
All right. You ready, Chris? Okay.
All right, are you going to throw up in the plastic bag or the brown one? The crowd wants to play.
The crowd wants to play Subway bag.
Me and Brian are going to back off now because he has finished the sandwich. We're right here, Chris. All right, we'll stay close to you.
Yeah, just right over there. Be over here.
All right. All right, he's now putting down his salt and pepper.
Tell us when you begin the regurgitation process.
All right, he's bending over. He's got his plastic bag.
It's a full plastic bag. Now, Chris,
Chris is trying to get close.
Chris is trying to find a camera. They've got the cameras on you, Chris. You don't have to move any closer. Sure, the focus is perfect.
All right, Chris is now he's putting his finger.
All right. Josh is holding the clear subway bag. He's doing something funny with his tongue and finger. Chris
He's getting himself ready.
All right, he's got his head down, his mouth in the bag.
And he is beginning the process.
He looks like a dog. He looks like a sick dog. His back is all hunched.
He's shoving his finger down in his throat. Nothing yet has happened.
Carol Hoopler is blocking her eyes.
This is hard to watch.
Nothing's coming out yet. Some water's coming out, he said.
He's still working it. Chris. All right. Oh, there's geez. He's begun the throwing up process.
Todd is covering his eyes.
Many people here have looked away. Many people here cannot, oh my God. Many people here cannot handle. Oh!
There's a big, huge globule.
The cameras are starting to move back.
Oh, by humanity!
Oh, Chris McClintock.
He's still trying to get everything out into the bag.
Oh, God.
Somebody else
All right, Chris has...
Many of the cameras are now taking that crowd shot.
All right, he's throwing up into the ball.
Sorry about the color play-by-play guy. It's not coming out like your basic vomit. It's coming out in just like it went in, basically.
Oh, it is, but it's in the bag. He's still going for yet more.
Carol, your feelings halfway through this?
Look at the olive.
Chris is still going.
All right, it's, I would say it's probably halfway done with the treatment process.
Oh, okay. This is just sick.
All right, are you done with that process, Chris?
All right.
That is level 1. Now we're praying for level 2.
All right, now if you just joined us, Chris called up and said he could eat a sandwich, throw it up, and eat the throw up. He has now eaten the sandwich, thrown it up. His friend Josh is holding the plastic bag.
Now, Chris is taking a moment to get ready to eat. Now, just before you do that, Chris, notice that there's a little baby, I would say, what, about 6 months old going, what the hey, I do that all the time. Just look at that face.
What's up with that? All right, Chris is now holding, he is going to salt and pepper the bag.
But he's all pepper in the bag.
Oh, he's
mixing it up like one of them salad things. Shake and bake.
Me and Brian are maybe 30 feet away.
Yeah, and that's not far enough. He's now tearing a hole in the...
All right, he's getting sick again.
Man, he did.
Carol backed up.
Carol was trying to mic him, and he just let out a big old hack.
All right, he tore a corner off of the plastic bag. The crowd can see through the clear bag. And Chris is now going to consume his own regurgitation.
He's holding it up. He's pulling something out of his back pocket.
A straw.
A straw. It's like one of them juice boxes he's made.
He's drinking it.
He's made a juice.
He's doing it.
He's now sucking the contents of the bag with the straw.
Oh.
And one of those juice boxes.
Oh, I can't see it. Can't see it.
There you go.
Can't see it. God almighty, man. God.
He's about halfway done sucking the contents of the plastic bag.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
All right, now, just turning to the crowd while Chris does this, we see about half of the faces turn this way. He's been emptying the entire bag back in his oral cavity.
How about those mitts? How about the mitts? That's a very good picture, aren't they? Oh, my God.
The store has a flavor. Come on. It's even warm. I'm not far enough away where I can close my eyes and squint. Steve the Lizard Killer wants us to walk over tonight. He'd be proud of what, Steve.
Yeah, I really can.
Yeah, you're doing good over there holding that
Oh,
microphone.
man. He's emptying the bag into his mouth.
The whole contents of the bag. And he's chewing it. Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, the Michael Bryan Show. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Holy cow.
Just, hey, Steve, signal us when he's done over there. Just give us a thumbs up, and then we'll move on. This is entry number 3, judges.
Chris,
One more round!
you're just about finished with the contents. How do you feel? Not too good, because it's about to come. Oh, man. A little chunky right there. Man, oh, man.
His buddy Josh is just standing there wearing his Subway uniform going, I'll get Subway. The contents of the bag is about empty. Something just dripped out of there.
Shoot. Holy cow. Many of the crowd.
Now he's taking a knife and fork, scraping what dripped out of the bag onto the fork, off the pavement, and is eating it.
Well done, Chris. A standing ovation from this crowd.
A standing ovation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris McClintock.
Now don't forget, Chris, you got that gum in your ear.
Yeah, you might want to get that gum out and freshen up the old breath. Because media's going to come in on you. He's pulling out his wallet for some reason. Oh, he's got his toothpick.
And there's also his sanitary toothpick. Isn't that nice?
Nicely wrapped, and he's picking his teeth.
All right, we have to go regroup. We're going to be back and describe this. That was entry number 3. Chris, don't go away. Michael Bryan here, what would you do for Super Bowl tickets?
Blue Diamond Almonds. Can a week is all we ask. Even if you've driven for many years, you've probably never thought about your transmission fluid. Of course, it is something the mechanic checks when you bring your car in for service. But it certainly doesn't seem as critical as having gas in your tank or engine oil or sufficient tire pressure. It's just there. So why would the engineers at BMW go out of their way to design every 1995 4-liter 8-cylinder BMW with a transmission that's sealed for the life of the car, and then fill it with a technologically advanced fluid that never needs checking, changing, or topping off? Because along with the self-tuning, smells and timing found in every new BMW, this innovative transmission represents yet one more part of a BMW which never requires servicing. One item you won't pay for as part of routine maintenance, and one less reason to be seen driving alone. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. See a Southern California BMW.
Yes, and welcome back to the Velodrome, where we have witnessed some incredible things here today. We've been doing this for a long time, this Super Bowl competition.
Yeah, like 6, 7 years.
And we can honestly say that we, on one day, in one competition, we have already seen some of the, without question, best entries we have ever had in the Super Bowl competition.
So, and the audience would be applauding right now, but they've all gone to the bathroom.
How you guys doing out there, all right?
All right, I gotta say, this is Todd's line. We give him full credit. Todd says, Subway sandwiches, so good you can eat them twice.
Work it, Todd. All right, now, you might have heard earlier this week, we had a guy call us up a week ago. He was a real cocky boy, and he said, I can throw a football through a tire from 50 yards away 3 out of 5 times. Now, this is not him. The guy, and we started making fun of him and talking, because he was cocky boy. He said, I can do it. I can absolutely do it. He wanted Disneyland tickets. Rick here heard this, and so he called up. He wanted to represent us, saying, in fact, if he can't do it, I'll certainly do my best to try, because you had your option of professional football, baseball, or was it basketball? What do you do now?
I work for executive specialist telemarketing.
Play quarterback?
tight end,
You called the show and said you could do what?
Well, the guy was frustrating me because I know he can't throw it 50 yards 3 out of 5 times through the tires. So I know I could beat him. I can't do it 3 out of 5 times, but I was going to represent you guys. Maybe get some of your action when you got money on it.
That's okay. Slash all that out. But then you claimed that you could throw a football how far?
Well, I have thrown 100 yards. Full practice. Right now, without warming up, I could probably throw 70 yards.
Who here's experienced in catching a 70-yard throw? All right, we need several of you just to come on out. You and you and you. You too. You agree? Yeah. All right, y'all come on down. Where do you want to throw it from, Rick? All right, you know what? Might be better down here. Why don't you guys all head right down there, and Rick, you head to the grass or the concrete down there.
All right, now without damaging yourself, guys, these are just people we just pulled out of the crowd to catch the ball. If you catch the ball, the one who catches the ball, Disney tickets. Now don't damage yourself.
All right, now, as they're getting in place, we have 2 entries left. The rollerblade guy, who is going to get up to speed with a sprint on the motorcycle, go up a ramp through a wall of fire over 2 cars, land in a pool of water. He's been getting warmed up. Then another gentleman has filled up. He's showing it to the crowd. He has filled up a Coke bottle full of his own chewing tobacco juice, and he will drink it.
Have a nice day after the show, folks. Have yourself a fine Mark and Brian day, for Christ's sake.
For Cray, for Durhee.
All right, it's the guy 70 yards
Hang on,
away.
Rick.
Hang on, well, he's throwing it now.
Jeez.
That is a big toss. And
what do you call it?
All right, fell to the ground. We'll do another one. Was that 70 yards? Who's officiating this?
All right, Rick, don't throw.
Todd, how far do you think that was? That was over 70 yards. And a pretty good spiral.
All right, Rick, how's that arm feel at this point, bud? His mic's not up, Gary. Or John?
That ball's a little flat.
Oh, this is a good one. This one's pumped up good.
Ready?
Ready. Here it goes. And it's in the air.
And it's interception. Now that long pause you heard, that was airtime for that ball.
God. All right.
That one didn't get off too well.
All right, that was a little wobbly.
You can do better. Okay, that guy who caught it gets the Disney ticket. So you step out. You step out.
All right, if you catch it, you get Disney tickets. Here's Rick. Here he goes with the throw.
That's the best one. This guy's got a rocket. Oh. Yeah! The Hail Mary took out somebody into the hands of somebody else for Disney tickets.
How far was that, Todd? 80 yards, Rick. You got one more in there?
Yeah, I'll use that same ball. Something to get off.
Oh, he likes that ball. All right, get the ball to Rick. Oh. All right, here we go. The last throw, winner gets Disney tickets. All right, he's back. He's throwing.
Jesus. That's airtime. Oh, the guy's hands and he dropped it.
Hands like cymbals.
Must be playing for the Steelers.
Rick.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, Rick, good throwing, buddy. Look at you. Rick, everybody. Rick
Sunday football thing gave you the Mount Players. That's really good.
Rick, can you join us at Disneyland?
Yes, I'd love to.
All right. Yes, of course. Johnny will set you up. We'll talk to you in a minute. All right, while we're here, as you know, the Super Bowl game is this coming Sunday between the San Francisco 49ers and the San Diego Chargers.
We took this ball earlier, and it does seem like there are San Diego Chargers fans here in Melbourne.
All right, Rhea, let's go to line 14. We're going to talk to listener Glenn. Hey, Glenn?
Yes.
How you doing, bud?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're doing fine, kind of.
Did you call it to share?
Yeah, I have a little Super Bowl joke for you guys.
Let's have it.
How do you circumcise a San Francisco 49er fan?
How do you circumcise a San Francisco 49er fan?
All right, Glenn, we don't know. How do you?
You kick his brother in the chin.
Okay. All right. Disney tickets?
Yes, please.
Oh, God, that's pretty good, man. How you going? Okay, good there. Now, Carol Hoover's here. Carol, did you witness the hoagie eating gentleman who then,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
What did you think of it, Carol?
I just feel like I was hungover or pregnant, 2 months, and you're ready to go to the bathroom, back and forth, and throw up. Ah!
Yeah, but it was hard to watch.
But that was great, that was great. He did a good job, he ate everything, straw and salt and paper and toothpaste and everything.
Okay, so we don't need it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. All right, yeah. But you would equate that to morning sickness then.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was great. He did a good job. Very good job. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Carol. All right, let's go to Daniel. Daniel's on line 1.
Hello, Daniel. Are you there?
I was supposed to say food.
Is this Daniel?
Yes.
Oh, hi. Oh, you want to play parental food?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
How old are your parents?
My mom is 33, and my dad is 31.
All right. Now, Daniel, you know, of course, how the game works. Is there something that has happened that tends to make you be able to come a little closer to the exact day they might have knocked it out?
Yeah, because I was skateboarding one day. I did it that night. And my mom, I heard my mom say out loud, my dad was saying, give it to me.
Are you sure it was your dad saying give it to me? Never mind. Okay. So your mom was saying, oh God, Dad was saying give it to me.
Yeah.
Now, Daniel, you're 12. Do you know about sex?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when is that you said that took place?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Where are your parents?
Friday night. Sorry. Where are your parents right now?
Well, my dad at work, and my mom's country, and my mom is like, she was in the room.
So who is it you're going to ask, your mom or your dad?
My mom.
Okay.
You're going to just wake her up.
I'm going to her.
Okay. And then just put her on the phone.
All right.
She reads the first.
What?
My mom can't. Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie, this is the Mark and Brian radio program. You're on the air. Is that okay?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, God. That sounds familiar. Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, Debbie. Your son Daniel. Debbie, have you ever heard parental food prognostication on our program?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Give it to me.
Good morning.
Your 12-year-old son called and he wanted to play parental food prognostication. He told us that he wanted to guess the last time you and your husband made love.
Now, Debbie, he made a guess as to when he thinks the last time you and your husband slashed it out, and he's already told us. So if you would please allow us to delve into your personal life. When was the last time you and your husband, knocked it out?
Okay, let's see here. Well, me being pregnant right now, last weekend, let's see. This week's not been a good week, but last weekend was... Did he have a couple days to get away?
No, not just one day.
One day?
Yeah, he's sure of this.
He's sure of this.
Yeah, he will explain that to you in a minute.
Oh, God. Because there was 2 days, it was like Saturday morning and Friday night.
Oh,
Oh, God.
take one.
Huh?
Take one.
Friday night.
Well, as you can tell by the cheering of the crowd, you guessed right.
Yeah, Debbie, it appears that Daniel was out rollerblading.
Oh, geez.
And he came in.
Danny, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, tell your mom what you heard.
I heard you and Dad. I heard you and Dad. I heard you say, oh, God, and I heard Dad saying, give it to me. What, Debbie? Mark, have you ever had any of your kids watch see you guys do it?
No, ma'am.
But I have. You didn't know that he could hear you, Debbie?
No, he was sick, and I had to go to my mom. He was sick all night with a fever, and I had to go to my mom to get it placed in and out of the way. Got a flat tire, so I'm carrying him home halfway at 10 months old baby, and being almost 2 months pregnant. That was like really fun.
So it felt like having sex.
Well, Debbie, the one thing I do know is that when you're
I guess
pregnant...
it's worth it to talk to you guys.
Huh?
I guess it's been worth it to talk to you guys.
Well, the one thing I do know is that when you're pregnant, the sexual activity is extra good, isn't it?
Well, that's last weekend, boys. I want it now. Oh, man.
Give it to me. Oh, God. Give it to me. Oh, God. Give it to me. Oh, God. Give it. Oh, God. Give it. Well, Debbie, would you like to take your son to Disneyland?
Yeah, can I get like 4 tickets?
Yeah, we'll give you 4 tickets.
Hey, can I ask for one more thing about pushing it?
Your own private car on the people mover, so you're not
Yeah,
driving
can I get one of those Mark Ryan mouse pads?
Yes, we'll dig one up for you. Hey, Daniel?
Yeah?
Way to go, dude! All right, we are getting ready for our next competitor in the Super Bowl competition. Stand by. We will return to this velodrome on the Mark and Brian program. See you then.